Okay, it's Botch here. Today we're going to fit a transmission cord to an FG Falcon. So first you need an FG Falcon, then pull the front bar, the grille, headlights. Probably don't have to pull the driver's side of the headlight out, but I had to do some other repairs in this case. Then at the top of the radiator, you've got the two bolts that hold the radiator in either side. And then what I do is split the condenser for the air conditioner off the radiator. There's two bolts either side, the circle there, and two bolts on the other side, and that'll let you get your hand down between the air conditioning condenser and the radiator. Quick trial fit of the cooler, just to make sure it's not going to foul on anything in front of the condenser. And then what we do, we split the radiator and condenser apart, so we can get our hand in there to feed in the plastic cable tie mount things that came with the kit. So these are basically a cable tie with a flat end, poke through one side through the condenser. We've got 4 clips on the cooler, and then between each one there's a little foam backing plate that just gives a bit of space so the cooler's not rubbing on the radiator or condenser, whatever you mount it to. You could also mount some brackets and use the holes in the side of the cooler. But you can also use the holes in the side of the cooler to make your own custom brackets if you don't want to use this setup that comes with the kit. So there's little plastic tags that go down the cable tie and hold them on there, and then we just trim each of those off with the cutters. Subscribe to my channel while you're here. Then once we've trimmed that, we've now got it mounted. Now we can run our 2 hoses where the rose red lines are. I forgot to take a photo, but they just go in behind the headlight and down across the chassis rail and come out down near the starter motor underneath the car. The fittings I've used are off a BA Falcon, which are the fittings at the bottom there. So if you have a look, the top fitting is the FG fitting, which has the plastic press-in lines. So we unscrewed them out of the gearbox. We've screwed in these 2 adapters and these 2 aluminium lines, and we've trimmed them down to fit our hoses. So here's the finished product. We've got the hose at the back fitting there, 90-degree bend, the new rubber hose. It goes all the way to the front to the cooler. You put them on either way, it's not going to make any difference. And then the front hose, I've left a bit of a bend in it, and it's gone up. And the original cooler that was in under the starter motor, I've just put a straight joiner in there. And there's the finished product. And don't forget to top up your gearbox oil, take it for a test drive. Like, subscribe and follow.